What's going on, everyone? Moose here, Cigars and Gear. And today I want to talk to you guys about two different things. One is I actually have a Patreon channel, and I'm going to put a link in the description down below. But every month, for anyone who's part of my Patreon family, you know, it is a paid subscription. It starts as little as $5 a month. You're entered in to win my monthly giveaway. This month we're going to be giving away a K-bar knife. That's going to be the prize that goes out to the winner of that. So either that, or I'm still up in the air. I may do a Glock knife. I don't know. It's going to be one or the other. But nonetheless, you're going to have an opportunity to win one of these. And actually, here, I'll show you guys the Glock knife here. This is the Glock blade, and we're either going to give one of these away or a K-bar. I'm still testing these, and let me tell you, they're two different styles of knives, but I really enjoy the sawback on the back of this Glock knife. It could be a Glock knife, but either way, it's still a cool giveaway. So, alright, I'm just going to set this over here. But, now, something that we talk about often is being prepared, right? We want to be prepared for anything that could happen. And listen, and I'm not all just down and dreary and, oh man, it's the end of the world. No, it could be anything. It could just be a power outage due to just a line down. You know, bad storms come through, they knock the power out. And, you know, and you're kind of on your own, you know. So, we still need to feel as normal as possible. Now, a lot of people have generators, which we all should have a generator of some sort. But what about just cooking food? Now, I get it. You know, I mean, like, I look at it like this. I use a Pit Boss smoker most of the time as my primary means of outdoor grilling. But it does require power to work. I also use a Blackstone, which does not necessarily require power. You know, it simply just uses propane. I also have some small charcoal grills. I just picked one up the other day. I kid you not, at a roadside flower shop. It was used, and they wanted $4 for it. And it's a pretty decent little, you know, small, portable, you know, grill. And I was like, man, I could burn wood in that. I could put anything in that to fuel a fire to cook some food. But I did find something the other day. I went to my local Dunham's, because I can't stand Dunham's normally. And I found this Charbroil little grill. This runs off of our little propane tanks, right? Like these little things. And I have a bunch of those because I wait until I find them on sale and then I grab a few. So I've got them stockpiled. Excuse me. But didn't really have anything to attach them to other than like buddy heaters, right? That's usually why I buy them, is for my buddy heaters. But then I thought, man, that would be a great extra way to do something else. So I picked this thing up. It was $50, but I actually went on my phone while in Dunham's and downloaded one of their 20% off coupons. So it was actually $39. But let's open it up and let's just see what it looks like. You know, we'll try her out. I'm just going to cut the box square up. And look how I love this knife, dude. Look how goddamn sharp that thing is. Now, I know there's some of you knife snobs that are going, dude, you're dulling the blade. It's okay. It's okay. It can be resharpened very easily without using a stone. Just a good strap of leather. But let's pull this puppy out. We got, looks like some handles here. So obviously there's a little bit of putting it together. So if you're a girly man, don't buy it, or make sure your girlfriend can do it for you, because, you know, it'll be too much for you to do. A little bit of humor in there. Come on, man. Laugh at it. So we got a burner, got your typical made in China parts kit, knockout kit. Looks like it's probably gonna be our gas valve. It is. Which is cool, right? Because this little sucker, you just screw those little tanks right into it. You got your burner, got your other stuff, got another piece of chunk of metal. You got a bunch of Chinese packing stuff. We got one side of the bobby. We got some more Chinese packing stuff, some more, and then eventually it'll go together like that. So I'm not going to bore you guys with putting it together, so we'll be right back. Okay. Oh. Hey. All right. There we go. All right. So we got her together, and yeah, there she is, my little convertible. So relatively easy with a pipe wrench, and no, I'm joking. No, really easy to put together. Cool little system. You know, everything is just basically snip snap together, and you're all set. It's even got this nifty little lid holder, these little clips back here that just kind of set your lid on a backward angle. One thing it does not have is electronic ignition, which, you know what, to be honest with you, let me just see if I've got, let me see, let me look around. Okay, yep, yeah, here we go. So, what they say for lighting, and this is really simple, you know, books and matches. Listen, let me just say this. I go to my local cigar shop all the time to pick up, you know, stuff that maybe I'm out of in my humidor, or whatnot. But one thing they always, and every one of them will say to you when you buy a cigar is, you want a book of matches or a pack of matches? I used to always say, no, I'm good. I've got my Zycar lighter. I've got this. I've got that. I've got plenty of matches. You can never have plenty of matches. Yes, you'll take free fire. Duh. It's free. Well, I mean, you're probably paying for it in your cigar, but either way. Today I am smoking a My Father La Grande Oferta. And this is one of the cigars that comes in the 5 pre-packs that they sell at my local Wild Bill's. And I love them. They're just delicious cigars. But yeah. Oh, so good. But anyway, what they say is to take a match, and man, you get like 50 of them in here in one pack. I've got like 100 of these things now. They say to actually put your little propane on there, crack this thing open, and then you're supposed to already be holding a match down in the bottom here. And here, I'll show you guys. You see these little vents down here in the bottom. You just hold a match up in there, and voila, fire. So cool little system, man. Listen, I know it's not much, but in a pinch, you know, this is one thing that I cannot ever stress enough. And thanks to Bear Independent for really driving this home for me more than anything else. You know, I think about being prepared for bad situations, whatever that bad situation is, right? Whether it's we just lost power, or you know, I don't know, maybe your stove just breaks and you just don't have any other way to cook, or whatever it is, or just any kind of bad situation. Another scamdemic hits, and they, you know, the grocery stores are empty again. Being prepared to make it through those times is paramount. And this is just one of those things that'll help you stay a little more normalized, right? A little more normalized. Now, I do not know or think this one is actually intended for indoor use. Could you in a pinch? Yeah, you could. As long as you have proper ventilation in your room, but you know, that's on you to decide whether or not it is. But at the end of the day, grilling is usually a pretty enjoyable thing to do. So if I can do this while in a stressful situation, it really is just going to help to make things a little more pleasurable, right? It's like having that emergency set of beers, or having that emergency set of bottles of bourbon or scotch, whatever your thing is. Anything that you can do to stay more normal is better. So having a cooking source, we're also going to bring you guys another video on a propane burner. And like I said, these things are really cheap. Well, they're not as cheap as they once were. I remember I used to buy 2-packs for like $4. Not anymore. But these things store forever. I mean, you can buy this. I've got a whole rack up there. I've got more over there. I've got some over there. These things, these 4-packs are like $16. And imagine how many times I can fire that grill up and make burgers, hot dogs, pork chops, whatever I've got. Bunnies, squirrels, doesn't matter. You can make it all. Pancakes, you can do whatever you want on that thing. Just having this is, like I said, just absolutely paramount for any kind of normalcy. Anyway, with that being said, don't forget to check out my link in the description down below for my Patreon page. Like I said, we're going to be giving away one of these knives. I don't know if it's going to be one of these or one of the K-bars. Whatever it is, it's going to be brand new. It won't be one that I've used. I'll get a brand new one to send you guys. But having a good survival type knife, is also very paramount. Especially one like this. It's got a nice saw back on it. I mean, you can literally chop some good firewood up. To even burn in that if you had to, right? That's the other nice thing about that, is it's a contained unit. Not everybody lives out in the middle of the country like I do, where I can just go build a fire and cook over an open fire. You may be a little more constricted to where maybe you have to have your fire contained. Well, that's another great option right there, is to utilize that to have an open fire. Outside, please. Don't burn your house down. But just having the tools to be able to do that is another thing that, man, I just can't stress enough. So with that being said, I'm Moose. This is Cigars and Gear. And until next time, be good to each other. God bless. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. And we'll catch you next time. See ya.